Welcome so much, guys. My name is Christian Buddy, and I'm going to be your course presenter for this course, the T-SQL Toolbox, beginner to intermediate level. So I'm excited to present this course to you, and I'm excited to get into it. Just a bit of a disclaimer before we begin. Make sure to have a coffee, tea, or water to help with your focus levels. Take heaps of notes. We've got assignments, we've got quizzes coming up. So these are all to encourage your learning, encourage practical learning. So hopefully you're excited. I'm excited to get into it. So let's begin with lecture number 1. The introduction. So learning objectives for this lecture is to learn a little bit about me. I want to learn about you, and I can give you my email address to contact me. How this course will be formatted, just a brief introductory to that, and we're going to look at a learning curve. About me. So I've studied Advanced Diploma of Computer Science, Bachelor of Information Systems, plus received a host of online certifications, CCNA and AWS, and just recently my data warehousing certification. And that was taken on Coursera. Working experience. So I've mainly spent the past 10 years working in an IT-based role, whether that be support, and now my most recent role is working closely with SQL Server. I've had about a year of experience, and I've decided to start teaching my own courses because I feel like I've learnt enough over that year of full-time work to really teach the basics of SQL. Hobbies: chess, tennis, meditation, learning. So I think chess is paramount to making good decisions, and this goes hand in hand with a career in being a data analyst, business analyst, reporting analyst. You need to have that sharp focus. Tennis, love to play competitive tennis. Meditation, I think meditation is important to really still the mind and really improve your own levels of focus. And obviously learning. I'm a big advocate of learning and self-growth. I don't think there's any time in your life where you can stop learning and you know it all. You can always continually challenge yourself, incrementally improve upon yourself. About you. So feel free to send me an email on kplofts@gmail.com, whether you have questions about the course, just general feedback, and I'm happy to answer anything. And even if you just want to say hi, I'm always happy to build relations over the internet. Social media, there's my Instagram handle and my YouTube channel. Yep, so I'm curious to see what you're learning at the moment, and feel free to shoot me through an email. Course format. So it's a pretty slow and steady course. As I said at the start, make sure to take notes so you might be quizzed on something later on, and we'll have plenty of assignments in this course, so it'll be very practical. The introductory stages will be more theoretical based, and I know that a lot of students just want to jump into the practical straight away, but I've built that level of theory to complement your practical side. And I really do want to make this a practical course, but before you can learn to run, one must learn to walk. Installation setup. So there's a few pieces of software we need to install. I'll run you through that. Learning, I believe that the bulk of your learning will happen through the assignments, and you will apply your knowledge from your theory and use it in your assignments. Please note that some of the assignments may require you to find your own answers, and that could be scouring the deep reaches of the internet to find a piece of code that you need to work for you. So I want to challenge you in that regard to really research on your own accord. As mentioned, quizzes and assignments, and I'll have a conclusion for the course. Course Ethos. Here we go. So touching on my last point about scouring the internet, I guess even before looking into the internet for an answer, you should try and find the solution internally. Try and sit on a problem before you quickly go to the internet for an answer. And this will help actually give you confidence. If you can sit down on a problem and work it out till the end, I mean, obviously you want to be mindful of how much time you spend on a problem, but if you're willing to have the patience, then you should be able to find the solution. Complexity breeds complacency. I think as humans, we like to make things complex and unrealistically complicated. And what this does is it creates a barrier to entry. And learning about a topic or an idea should be fun, should be easy, and it should be challenging in a way that you want to come back to that course. So the reason I've put this in is because I want to make this course a low barrier to entry point. And my content's going to be easy to digest and practical. Discipline equals freedom. So this is one of my favorite quotes, and I think in life, hard things take hard work. And if you want to accomplish something well in your life, if you want to have a good career or whatever endeavor you choose, it does require an amount of discipline. So I'm going to put that in there as well. Learning curve. So once you begin the course, or once you start to begin your SQL practice, you're going to be starting at that clueless phase, and then you may pull off a nice piece of code or arrange something in some way, and this will give you false confidence, naively confident. So once you meet somebody who has a lot of experience, a lot of depth, then we're put back to reality. And mastery achieved right at the end, we can see, and I believe it takes approximately 10 years, that's what they say, don't quote me on the source, but I believe it takes 10 years for mastery. The audience, who is this course intended for? And primarily I've made this course a beginner to intermediate to really give you the foundation that you need. And I've aimed it towards people who want to jump into that analyst role position, whether it be a data reporting or business analyst. And if you look on a job site, most of these jobs require some interaction with a database, whether it be through SQL, Postgres. It's irrelevant, the technology, but there is some concept of being able to query this database. So this course will give you a good foundation in that regard. Manager, so maybe you're managing a team and you want to be more involved in the technical nuances of SQL, T-SQL, and this course will really level you up in that regard. Maybe you're somebody curious and you just want to brush up on your T-SQL and you have no experience and you're eager to learn. Conclusion. Okay, guys, well, thanks for watching this lecture, and as I said, be sure to take plenty of notes, make sure you're rehydrated before you jump into the next lecture, you're full of focus, full of energy, and I really hope to put in a lot into this course, what I've learned over the past year, roadblocks that I've overcome, and I can give you tips and tricks on what I have done to, I guess, fast track my learning. And wishing you all the best, and I'll see you in the next lecture. Thank you.